So you might have noticed that the blue fit is back. That is because I farmed Aquila and I stitched what I got onto my blue fit because I like it. I also got a cool wand that I really like. And that's about it. We're gonna continue exactly where we left off, which is trimming vines. And it's over by Erie. For a second, because I didn't put my image up to change my realm because I changed my realm off stream. That's fine. Sometimes you just gotta work out some thoughts in your head. These are the vines to trim. And then some over here. And then we'll talk to Lupin because we're here.
Well, good work. That reminds me of an old joke. What do Pegasi like to eat? Flapjacks! Well, thanks for your help. I'd feel much better, though, if I were able to lock the Ares doors against the goblin horde. I left my keys inside, but they were stolen by the hobgoblins when they ransacked the place. Could you recover the stable keys from the hobgoblin who took them? When you get them, bring them back to me.
Can do. There should be more vines behind here. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what realm I'm in. My usual one. Just seems kind of crowded today. Is that just parchment? Yeah, I don't need that. Excuse me. Do I have to have the quest to do it? Oh, I got them all? Oops.
The street looks much better for your efforts, I can tell you. You've shown a real knack for gardening, and you're already in possession of my magic shears. So I have a proposal. There are a few shrubs on the street that need to be trimmed back and shaped, but I've got to admit I'm stumped. I usually have great ideas for what to do with them, but I've exhausted my repertoire. Can you give them a try? Just go to the shrubs and do your magic. Think of something amazing and the shears will do the rest of the work.
Okay. Those are not the shrubs. There's a shrub over here. Doop -doo 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 -doo. Ninja picks. A gobbler. there's a shrub up here. Hey, where is it? The map lied to me. There it is. Cyclops. Oh. That must be where they learn to fly. I should really start marking my location more, but I do kind of like wandering a little bit.
Amazing work. You have a real knack for this.
Okay, cool. He has... Oh, he has gardening stuff. That's none of my business. We're back to the main quest and the side quest that gives me a pet. Vanessa's been there all morning. I'm worried about her. Defeat Hobgoblin. Let's go. Changed my deck up a little bit. Sorry. Can I go ahead and hit once? Because I know I'm going to have to hit more than once. So I might as well. That's fine. I hate it here. Just do something and use a spell, the 0 pip cost. Let's get them. Oh, I I still didn't get the stable keys. Rude. Is there some health somewhere over here? Thanks. And thanks. And here we are. Just keep chipping away at his shields while I wait for the right number of pips. Okay. Still haven't gotten the stable keys. So let's keep trying. I have enough pips. Okay. Got a little something to eat. I'll try to mute while I'm chewing. I was about one more fight from saying, let's just let him live here.
You've done it. Thanks to you, the area will be secure. When the goblin horde first arrived, I did some scouting to see what was going on. I saw where they came from. The goblins sprung from a magical portal down the street. You should take a look at it and tell groundskeeper Vern.
Let's go to this portal. Grease on my finger. Oops. Just cutting that a little close there.
You examine the magic portal. It would be risky to interfere with it without understanding it. You should describe it to groundskeeper Vern. Maybe he's figured out where those plants came from by now.
Ooh. Wysteria is a long world. I feel like I've been here for a while. And I'm kind of close to the beginning.
Those plants you collected for me earlier were listed as native to the world known as Weirwood. If the goblins are coming through a magic portal, then it stands to reason that they are from Weirwood as well.
Wasn't that fairy girl from Weirwood?
A student from Weirwood came to the tournament. Beatrice Wildwind, I think her name was. Maybe you've met her. Maybe you can ask her if she knows anything about this magic portal. I'd hate to think she was responsible, but best to check.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I was just reaching to mute before that happened, and then it didn't. Or well, I couldn't mute, but it did happen.
And so the matter comes to a satisfying conclusion. I dare say we make an excellent team, young wizard.
I took a bite that was a little bit too big for my mouth. I might do something with that golden piggle. I might not. I really like Miss Nacho. And the golden piggle's just a baby. But we'll see. Pet Promenade is still going on for a couple of days. I might go play some pet games with that piggle. I want to see, hold on. Doesn't have like a myth assist or... Oh, that's right. I have a Crocomummy at my, at my Oasis camp. I'm going the wrong way. Is this the dorm?
What's that? A magic portal? From my world? It can't be! what you describe, the plant is wild viridian. It grows native to Weirwood, where I come from. The goblins like to use it as a seasoning, so they plant it wherever they go. If it's here on Wisteria, it's their doing. A goblin portal is dangerous to meddle with, but I know of an incantation that can close it, never to return. We'll need some ingredients for the incantation, and those can be found in the Merchant Street, here in Pigswick Academy. Here's a list of ingredients. Visit the merchants listed and return to me when you have the items on my list.
Beatrice copies a list of ingredients from her spell book and gives it to you. Some of these items seem a little strange.
Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna look for... Nope, that's the wrong spell. Not a spell. It's the wrong... quest is what I mean. I need to find the Tempest Professor. Frost. Chaos. Ember. Have I lost it? Here's the Earth School. Oh, there it is.
If it isn't one of our distinguished visiting students, I was wondering if you could help me with a small matter. If you find yourself on Tanglewood Way, could you take a small sample of water from the Piggle Fount near the entrance? I have some concerns about the quality of the water, and none of my students are willing to help me out.
Pigswick students sound uncool. Let's get back to the main quest though, because that's in an area we're not going to yet.
A spindle of enchanted thread, spun from fog and spiderweb? I have that right here.
Interesting, it's all the same merchants. Are these the only merchants?
Crystal? Made of the dried tears of a cyclops? Those are on special this week.
I didn't notice that he was the deck shopkeeper. I might want to get one from him.
From a sky squid? You're in luck. The shipping from Wysteria just came in.
I'm gonna keep my current deck for this episode and then get a new one. Use the new one when I can get a jewel.
Some adamant metal filings? Sure, I have that laying around. I usually throw it back in the kiln to melt again.
A flask of breath caught from a night gaunt? I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere. You're welcome to it.
There, that should do it. Bad news. I looked at my spell book and I realized I have the ingredients for the ritual, but I don't have the incantation. They should have a copy of it at the library here in Pigswick Academy. Could you go to the library and get it? I think the librarian is named Hugo Chatterley. Tell him it's of utmost importance.
I think after I finish this quest, there becomes available a few more side quests. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do them. Not that I wouldn't be able to, just that based on where they are, like if they're in that other street.
An incantation to dispel a goblin portal? That's not exactly the sort of spell we let new students meddle with. That's in the restricted collection. I can only release the incantation with the permission of the headmistress. Speak to Headmistress Crisp and return to me with the permission slip. It's but a formality, but rules are rules.
Oh, I thought I muted again. I unmuted for 1 second and then was gonna mute again. But I didn't. It's a dangerous game, muting my microphone.
What's this? I send you to help Captain O'Hare, and the next I hear from you, you're talking about dispelling goblin portals? Very well then. I'm getting a clear picture of how Ambrose runs his school, and believe me, it's not a pretty picture.
Rude.
Take this back to Chatterley and tell him he's to help you to the best of his abilities. Is that all?
Yeah.
Headmistress Crisp hands you a permission slip for you to access the incantations book that you need.
Seems a little more controlling. Although, to be fair, at least you're not throwing children at danger. On my first day, Ambrose told me that I might be better in fights than classrooms. So, who's to say what's better?
Excellent. I took the liberty of copying the incantation you need while you were speaking with Headmistress Crisp. Use it with caution.
Hugo Chatterley hands you a strip of parchment paper with the incantation written carefully upon it.
I'll head back to Beatrice. Oops. This place is a little confusing. Get lost easy.
Wonderful. I hope it wasn't any trouble. If you're the only one who has permission to enter Pegasus Place, you'll have to perform the incantation yourself. Just take the items you collected from the merchants and the incantation you got from the library and follow the instructions. You should check in with groundskeeper Vern before you do anything. He should know what to expect if it goes badly. Don't worry, you'll be fine. I hope.
She reminds me of the fairies from Free Realms. Or the pixies, I think they were. She still reminds me of them. There should be... She should have a side quest. She does.
You must accept my apology for the delays with the tournament. They're readying some of the dueling halls for the matches. In the meantime, perhaps you can make yourself useful. Our librarian, Hugo Chatterley, is in need of assistance. Please visit the library when you're able and ask Mr. Chatterley if he can find some use for you.
I think I'm gonna do that right now.
Bravo! I was hoping someone would be assigned to help me out. So much to do.
I've got 2 new side quests. Oh, okay.
One of my student assistants has gone missing while venturing into the stacks, our archives. I sent Deirdre Nightrose in to fetch a textbook for me, but she has yet to return. Could you go look for her? I'm sure Deirdre has just gotten lost, but help her out if she's run into trouble. See if you can bring the textbook back as well. You could do me quite a service and round up some overdue library books from several of my less conscientious students. According to my records, these students have overdue books. Martin Bellwether, Blaze Flamerender, and Randolph Spellshine. They are likely in the student dormitory or elsewhere on campus. Find them, get those books back, and return them to the library.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to those students first because the library archives looks like a tower and or a dungeon. I don't think it's a dungeon though. Here he is.
My apologies. I had forgotten I had this checked out.
And yet he had it on him. Oops. Bye.
I've been so busy helping Master Glendemming with the tournament, I neglected to return that. Sorry.
Randolph Spellshine is our big champion, right?
I don't see what the big deal is. I would have returned that book when I got around to it.
Go back to the librarian.
Great work. I'll make a book hound out of you yet.
A what? No, thank you. I think this is where I'm going to end here for this part. Thank you for watching and have a great day.